Welcome back to my channel, Vibe Nation Tarot. It's your girl Asia, and I am here to bring you guys a message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. So today is the 11/11 energy portal. So I wanted to pull some cards and get a reading and see what messages come out. Clear and concise message. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. I'm torn between two decks. I am torn between two decks. I'm not really sure which one I want to use. So I'm just going to, let's see. Oh, the God just came out. Masculine energy, divine masculine energy. Somebody here could be born on the 28th. The number 28 could be significant. I just saw the cross. Peace. Thank you. Happy Veterans Day to all those who have served. I got the ship. The ship energy is here. What else? The snake. I'm seeing the rider at the bottom of the deck. 2025 in Chinese astrology is the year of the snake. We also have the house coming out here. Bottom of the deck, I got the moon. Okay. This could be about masculine energy, or this could be you in masculine energy. Normally when I get this, I think of somebody here who is like a boss or a individual who has plans of taking some sort of action here. So let's see, collective. Like I said, the number 28 could be significant. What is this God energy? Why is this coming out? What does the collective need to know? Leadership energy. Yep. Two of Pentacles. Somebody here could be trying to make a decision. This person could be juggling a lot of different things at this time. The Queen of Wands just came out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. The Five of Cups. You know, it's funny because when I was saying I was torn between two decks, I literally started channeling that song, Torn in Between the Two. Some of you guys know or are familiar with that song, but it was by LaToya Luckett. I think it's called Torn. But anyway, somebody here could be torn between two people, or I don't know, there could be some juggling going on here. There could be a fire sign that's involved. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. But this is somebody who is very nice looking, very attractive. Or this God energy finds this Queen of Wands energy attractive. I got Five of Cups here as well. There's regret. I'm seeing the Devil here at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. Somebody here regrets how they treated someone. I'm picking up regret. There could have been a third party, like a love triangle. Give me more. Leo energy just came out. And the Ten of Cups. Somebody could have like acted really confident about not appreciating someone or not being happy. Somebody here was being, I'm going to say the word cocky, or somebody here was being arrogant. I got the Ten of Cups. Something tells me somebody here wasn't happy or they weren't satisfied. Give me more for the Queen of Wands. Somebody wasn't satisfied. They could have been prideful. The Star just came out in the reverse. Aquarius energy, and there's the Devil again. Now with the star coming out in the reverse, I feel like somebody here made a wrong choice or a wrong decision. This person could have been coming from like a lower vibrational state, or somebody here, they just, they allowed some sort of addiction or some sort of low vibrational, why am I getting pride? They allowed themselves to go in the wrong direction. They made a bad decision is what I'm getting. What's this 5 of Cups? I feel like this person made the wrong decision. 5 of Cups is regret. Yeah, 2 of Wands in the reverse. What else? And yeah, the 6 of Wands just came out in the reverse. So whatever's going on here, I feel like somebody, they regret their decision they made. Somebody here is torn in between too. This person feels like they made the wrong choice, collective. Whoever this is, this God energy. The ship is here. Now, this could represent your energy. You could be telling me that you're moving on, you're moving ahead emotionally. What's the ship? Yeah, 6 of Swords. It's literally another ship. It's like you could be telling me that this isn't what you wanted to do. This wasn't your first choice, but it's kind of like you had to. You had to move on. The Hierophant. This could have been a marriage, Taurus energy. There was some sort of promise or commitment that somebody made. We got the the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Jeez, get it out. The Knight of Cups. Thanks, Mercury retrograde is just retrograding right now, fam. Just bear with me. The Knight of Cups in reverse is, yeah, somebody thought the grass was green on the other side. Give me more for the, yep, bottom of the deck, I got Libra energy in the reverse. Somebody here has some regrets. This person could be experiencing some hardship, karma. This person could be going through some sort of legal process. This could be a divorce. Why is the 6 of Swords in the reverse? Somebody here is having a hard time moving on too. I feel like they're having a hard time moving on, but you're moving on. I got the Magician. Gemini energy in the reverse. Somebody here was being manipulative. This is manipulation, or trying to take control, or they were controlling. 4 of Pentacles, and they were being greedy. They were being selfish. This is somebody that was in a commitment, a contract, or they made a promise with the Hierophant. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like they thought what they thought they were supposed to be in a commitment, but they stepped out of the commitment. Like they made some sort of foolish choice. Give me more for the Knight of Cups. And they thought something else was better, or some other option was better. This is somebody who likes attention. This is somebody who's very flighty, in and out. They love bomb. This could be somebody who they made a promise, or they were supposed to be in a commitment, but deep down, I think they had a secret, or they secretly were never wanting to be committed to anyone, because they got options. The Knight of Cups has options. What's this Knight of Cups energy in the reverse? Yeah, there's Justice again. Libra energy in the reverse. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they made this decision. I feel like this person was being sneaky. Yeah, look, the moon at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, Cancer energy. The moon is here twice. Something got revealed, or I feel like something got exposed. Give me more for this Knight of Cups in the reverse. Wow. 2 cards came out. The Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands is challenges, obstacles. Now this person feels like there's too many obstacles when it comes to, I don't know, making an offer. Maybe this person wants to make an offer to you because they miss you. I see that already. But this person is torn. I feel like they could be either they're torn between you and another person, collective, or they're torn between you and another decision. Like deciding to just leave it alone, walk away, let go altogether, or try to, you know, reunite with you or reconcile with you. This person's torn. I started channeling that song yesterday. It's by Latoya Luckett. It's called Torn. I feel like whoever this person is, they were very controlling and possessive over you. But something tells me that you broke free. You decided to move forward. What else? We got the snake. Again, 2025. In Chinese astrology is the year of the snake. So you could be telling me you're moving forward because this person, they were toxic. They made a poor decision and you're not coming back. You're not allowing this person to come back. They were a snake. This is somebody who could have been suffocating. You know how some snakes, they wrap around their prey and they suffocate them? Or they just, you know, are very sly. But then at the same time, they may attack and you know, when you least expect it. That's what I'm getting. Somebody here was being a snake. Give me more for this. Somebody could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They don't have to be a fire sign, but this is somebody who is very nice looking. This person is very charismatic. Like a lot of people like this person. They're fun. They're exciting. This is a natural leader. Like I said, people look up to this person. This person is successful. You know, when it comes to whatever endeavors that they pursue, they're successful. So this person could have had a lot going for them, especially when it comes to their looks. Or their charm. Yeah, a snake charmer. Wow, look at that. This person was like a snake not a snake charmer, but you know, they're charming. They know how to be seductive. Give me more. Did this person feel like they were stuck in a marriage, or is this your energy? I got this. The Eight of Swords. Somebody felt stuck. And then the Four of Wands in a marriage or a high-level commitment. This could have been a twin flame as well. I'm looking at the 1111 energy. So there's the message, collective. I titled this the 1111 energy messages. So there it is. You could be seeing 1111 a lot on the clock. You and this person mirror each other. You know, you mirror each other, and what ends up happening is they trigger you or you trigger them because you're so, your behaviors, there's behaviors that you see in this person that remind you of unhealed wounds or places within you that invoke fear. And so that's where I'm getting the triggering from. And you do the same thing with this person. You trigger them. I got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person definitely had a one-sided view of the relationship. You know, it was their way or the highway. You know, they like things to be a certain way. I feel like this person was uncompromisable. This is somebody that, didn't want to see your worth or your value. And I feel like they breadcrumbed you. Again, this person was selfish. You know, they didn't consider you emotionally. And they could have been suffocating. They could have been, you know, the type of energy that was possessive. They wouldn't allow you to express yourself, be who you truly are. I feel like this person could have been very critical of you, you know, criticizing everything you did just to kind of make you second guess yourself, or, you know, doubt who you are, doubt everything. I feel like this person attacked your self-esteem. Or give me more for this. What's the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? I'm seeing breadcrumbing. Yeah, you're coming up at the bottom of the deck as the Empress. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. The Empress is somebody who is very fruitful, somebody who is very abundant. You have a lot to offer. And I feel like there's something about you. This person wanted to attack that. They wanted to dim your light. They wanted to make you feel small. This person has some sort of deceitful strategy, and I feel like they ended up losing. They ended up losing. For a moment there, it seemed like they was winning, but ultimately, I feel like this person, they ended up losing everything. Now this person is in this place where they're missing you. Give me more for this snake. They're missing you. They're missing something about you. They feel regretful. They want to reconnect with you, collective. I see reconnection here at the bottom of the deck. It says, I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Look, right underneath that, I got greed. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical and moral boundaries. Ooh, and there's mirror. Wow, I just got through talking about mirroring. Gee whiz. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. Yeah, I feel like this person, I don't know, the way you mirrored things back to them, I feel like this person felt offended. They felt offended by that. They could have, in their own mind, in some distorted way, they could have felt like you were a threat, or you were, I don't know, something like a competition to them. It's weird. It's weird. But now they're regretting this. Something about regretting this. Give me more. I see this person breadcrumbing you, collective. There's something about them being one-sided or having a one-track mind when it comes to relationships, or just the way that they view themselves versus everybody else. Like, this person could be very arrogant. Yeah, they definitely want to reconnect. They want to reconnect. They miss you. I told you this is something about this. They made a commitment, a promise, a contract of some kind. But deep down inside, I feel like this person, they had other ulterior motives. You know, I don't think they were being forthcoming in letting you know that they really didn't want to be in a commitment. They really didn't want to be tied down. Or if they did, that was just a mask. Or I don't know how to put this, but I feel like this person, they could have put themselves in a commitment with you, but the whole time their objective was to play the field, still keep their options open. It says false promises. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if it's not true or attainable. That's what I'm saying. This is why the devil energy came out in this reading. What else? Gossip. There could be talk around town about this, or there could be a lot of people gossiping about what this person did to you. I feel like this person is going through something. I get this Six of Wands is like failure. You know, failure to thrive. If this person thought something was better, the grass was greener somewhere else, I feel like it failed to thrive. You know, for a minute there, it seemed like they were having fun or everything was going in their favor, going their way. But ultimately, this wasn't a sustainable thing. Like this didn't last long. And I feel like this person, either they feel like they're a failure, it is a failure. I feel like this person effed around and found out. This is F around and found out energy. They feel like a failure. There will be no victory. It was just a matter of time. I don't know why I want to say that. But a few years back, I used to be heavy on Instagram, doing readings on Instagram. And I remember saying that a lot. I don't know what year that was. I don't know if it was 2021 or 2022. You know, when the twin flame journey was hot and heavy. You know, the divine feminine was the chaser and the divine masculine was the runner. And I just kept saying that it's just a matter of time. Because I used to read how the divine masculine, they went off to be with a karmic energy. They went out to be with a karmic. And I feel like them and the karmic, they started a life together. And that's where I'm getting this, like, for a minute there, things was it kind of looked like, you know, this person was winning. This person was, you know, having some sort of victory, but it didn't last long. And so now the chaser is the runner, and the runner's, you know, divine masculine is now chasing the divine feminine. It's spiritual though. You know, this regret energy. This person has a lot of regrets, and there's gossip going around about this. Other people, you know, who have been following this situation, they could be gossiping about this person because they're having a failure. Something about their situation is backfiring. I see injustice here. Somebody here could be going through legal trouble. But yeah, I was saying that a lot. I said, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Something didn't last long. Something didn't sustain. It didn't sustain. That's what I'm seeing here too. I thought I saw the Five of Swords. I don't know if I saw that at the bottom of the deck or if that actually came out. But it's like somebody had some deceitful strategy and they had a short-lived victory. But now everything, they've lost everything. They could have, well, they definitely lost you. But I feel like they could have lost in the relationship that they thought was better as well. Does that make sense? What else? It says, women, gossip. You'll be eager to hear this, but beware. What I say about others could easily be said about you. There's something to be said about a gossiper. If somebody is gossiping about other people to you, best believe they talking about you too. And I feel like you would know, because this person, they do a lot of gossiping. Now, I feel like that energy is returned to them. Now it's happening to them. There's gossip and people just, I don't know, mocking this person. Let's see, what else? For being a snake. Love. It says, I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. Yeah, there's gossip because I feel like people are talking about how you love this person and they mistreated you. Or they could just be gossiping about this whole love triangle. Just in general, this is, it's hot tea. A lot of people could be talking about this because it's just juicy as hell. Like the storyline. This person's journey. Everything that they've done. So if this person was talking about you, collective, now they want to apologize. It says, I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. Maybe this person is getting some sort of advice from someone. Or this could be advice from spirit, you know, like the stuff that this person is going through. I feel like they're going through karma. The karma that this person is going through, now they're gaining wisdom. So I feel them, I mean, I see them being regretful. They threw it all away. They threw away everything. They gambled, took a risk. Okay. I don't know if I was going to, let me see, clarify even more. What is the, give me more for the Six of Pentacles. I think I already clarified that more though. Anyway. The next oracle message I had was the House. What's this? The Three of Pentacles. It's like this person wants to collaborate or work with you. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Or is this love triangle? 3. This person was trying to put you in a love triangle. I got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is a gold digger. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They could have went off and worked with a gold digger. Somebody here who's very, you know, money hungry, superficial, materialistic. So this person, what did they do? They buy a house, so they've been living with this gold digger? Because I see them working with this gold digger. Working together with them. It don't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign. But the energy is of somebody here who is very materialistic. I got the Eight of Cups. They're walking away from that. They're walking away from this. Or either this gold digger walking away from them. Give me more for that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be like a baby mama or a mother figure. Maybe this person has a child or children with this person. But this person that they lived with or tried to work with, I feel like this person is very materialistic. All they want is the money. All they want is, what can you do for me? What can you buy me? What can, you know, it's very materialistic, very superficial. Let me get you up out of here. Y'all doing the most today. Yeah, this person walked away. Give me more. Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor. Yeah, it's like this person is rejecting this gold digger energy, this very superficial, materialistic person. It could be a woman. Put it however it resonates though, fam. I mean, gender, it really doesn't matter. This could be a man and feminine energy. I just feel like this person is very materialistic. They're not about love. They're about what they can get out of another person. They want to be taken care of. You know, this person could be finding out that this energy is lazy. Something tells me that they tried to work with somebody here who was lazy. They weren't contributing. They were taking. It's interesting because it's almost like this person's getting a taste of their own medicine. They thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they went off to someone who is almost just like them. You know, like energy attracts like energy. So you could be telling me, well, I don't know if you know this or not, but they went off to be with somebody who was just as superficial and just as I don't know, just lazy and has no real plans, no goals. They have nothing to really offer. They went off to be with that person. Now, like I said, somebody's walking away now. I don't know if the gold digger is walking away or if this masculine energy is walking away. But I see with the Page of Cups in the reverse, there's some bad news. There's bad news for this Emperor, for this God energy. So the overall energy was the God, which is, might as well be the Emperor. And I feel like this person is receiving nothing but bad luck, bad news, or they feel like their, you know, their luck has gone down the drain. They feel like they're going through a streak of bad luck. And it's because of their decisions. As this Emperor energy, this is somebody who makes decisions. They don't follow others. They are the leader. Other people follow them. So they made this decision. Nobody told them to do this. They did this on their own. Whoever this Emperor energy, this God energy is, this person could be mature. Like they can be you know, I don't know. I want to say like no older than 60 something. But you never know these days, child, because some of these older people, they act just as immature as the young folks. So you just never know these days. Oh, major arcana for Aries. This person could be an Aries. They can have Aries in their chart. It don't have to be an Aries, but here's you. Here's you as the Empress. And I feel like the Empress, you have so much to offer. That's what I'm saying. Oh, there's the Five of Swords. Yeah, so like I was saying, the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's like somebody had some deceitful strategy. They had some deceitful strategy and they ended up losing. They had a short-lived victory, but ultimately they ended up losing. They tried to, I don't know, they played checkers while you were playing chess type of vibe. I feel like this person fucked around and found out. That's what this is. Anyway, what's this Eight of Cups? Because I see this, either this Emperor is walking away from this gold digger or vice versa. Give me more for the Eight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's this masculine energy. They're the ones that's walking away from this. So now that they've realized that they made the wrong choice, now they want to walk away. It's just like history is repeating itself. You know, the same thing that happened in the relationship with you, now it's happening to them with a whole nother person. They're walking away. I feel like this person, I'm picking up on a negative emotion. Like negatively, they could be gossiping about this Queen of Pentacles energy. They could feel some kind of way about this Queen of Pentacles energy. Let's see. Let me get some more on this. What deck do I want? Oh my goodness. As soon as I pick this deck up, fam. Walking away. Because they feel incomplete. I feel like whoever this masculine energy is, and I'm going to say masculine energy, it could be a woman in masculine energy, put it however it resonates for you. I really don't care about all of that. I'm not trying to get stuck on that. But I feel like this person, they have come to realize that there's nobody like you. There's nobody like the Empress. Again, the Empress could be a man or woman either. I mean, either or. It could be a man or woman in Empress energy. There's nobody like you, collective. And this person is realizing that nobody can take your place. I feel like whoever this masculine energy is, they are still not satisfied. They still feel discontent, dissatisfied with their choices and decisions. This person could be questioning whether or not they deserve love. It's like they're going through this massive phase of regret. Regret could incorporate a lot of different emotions. One of the emotions, I feel like this person, they're asking, am I even lovable? Do I even deserve to have that? I feel like this person is saying, I never deserved the love of the Empress. I didn't deserve the Empress. Because the Empress deserved better. It's making this person like reflect over. This is what what happens when you treat people a certain way. This is what happens. See, but like I said, when they initially went off to be with this karmic partner, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, when they thought the grass was greener on the other side, they felt like they was winning. They felt like they had hit the jackpot. They thought they had found something more worthy, a more worthy time spent. And they soon effed around and found out that what they got themselves into was a very materialistic person who is, I feel like this person is lazy. I feel like whoever it is that they went off to be with, that person is so lazy. They lack ambition. They really don't have no goals and no plans. If they start something, they don't finish it. It fails. Like there's something about, there's something about that Queen of Pentacles energy is like, well, I thought you was going to pay all the bills. I thought you was going to take care of me. You know, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse could have expected this masculine energy to take care of them. They could be spoiled, or they have an entitled personality. I don't know. Something about this. I feel like this masculine energy was like, oh, shoot. They got themselves into something worse. Not worse, but what they thought was better, it was a complete opposite. And now this person, they're very pessimistic. They're attacking themselves. They're kicking themselves in the butt. You know? Heavy regret. It's like this person is upset with themselves because they failed for something. I don't know if this Queen of Pentacles was like doing some sort of sex magic or spell work or manipulation magic, because the Queen of Pentacles could be very manipulative. Queen of Pentacles could have lied and said that they were the Empress, or tried to make it appear as though, you know, life would be better with me. Life would be better over here. Whole time, they had ulterior motives because they wanted this masculine energy to take care of them. They didn't want to have to work hard. They didn't want to have to pretty much do nothing. They got a home together, apartment together, or something. And I feel like this masculine energy quickly realized that they now have to bend over backward to make sure, you know, the bills are paid, they're taking care of everything, because this Queen of Pentacles ain't helping with shit. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse ain't helping with nothing. Give me more on this. It's bringing out this person's insecurities. It's illuminating. Remember, we saw the moon twice. It's illuminating this person's insecurities. They didn't run away from shit. You know how I said this person could have been the runner? They didn't run away from nothing. If anything, they ran deeper into trouble, deeper into themselves. I don't know how to put this. Well, because the Queen of Pentacles was just like them, materialistic, superficial, you know, one-track mind, having a one-sided way of looking at things. I feel like they ran straight into somebody who is just as low vibrational as they are, just as toxic as they are. Yeah, they ran into a mirror. Exactly what they did. A mirror of themselves. And it is reflecting back to them their insecurity. They ran right back to their insecurity. I don't know how to put that. But because now they're experiencing all this regretful energy, it is illuminating their insecurities. Look, they working hard. Now they have to work twice as hard because they're not with the Empress. The Empress has something to offer. I don't know what it is you're doing, but you're winning. Financially, you holding it down. You could be telling me that you're a business owner. But whatever the case may be, I feel like you bring abundance. You are abundant. And so since this person thought that the grass was greener with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and found out this Queen of Pentacles in reverse ain't got shit to offer this person, I feel like now they have to work twice as hard. This is what happens when people do things and they don't think about the consequences. They said that this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is too much work. And this is why this person is walking away. Walking away from the Queen of Pentacles. They could have children together. You know? This didn't last long at all. Whatever this was. Somebody's beauty faded. I don't know what this Queen of Pentacles in reverse was doing. But it really feels like they casted an illusion. They made themselves look like they made themselves look like they were an empress, but they weren't. Something tells me that they pretended. Maybe this person tried to be like you. They tried to be like you. They tried to mimic your energy, you being the empress, and they couldn't do it. There's nobody like you. There's nobody like you. You're unique for a reason. But because this person can't see authentic energy, they only see superficial energies. They only see, what did Belle Biv DeVoe say? You can't trust a big butt and a smile. Poison. Because this person goes towards poison, or they took the poison. Now this person, now that the poison has wore off, or the illusion has wore off, now this person sees your worth and your value. They didn't see it at first because they didn't have the eyes to see it. They didn't have the spirit to be able to see your worth and your value. They saw what they wanted to see. They like the eye candy, but beauty fades. But beauty fades. Said that girl is poison. This was a karmic soulmate. It says soulmate only. I feel like you represent a deeper connection. You're not a soulmate. Like, we meet soulmates in a lot of different connections in our lives. Hey, your children, your pets are soulmates. Your family members, your friends can be soulmates. Not saying in a intimate way. It's just, that's what a soulmate is. It's two souls that connect, resonate with each other. But I feel like you had a deeper connection with this person. They went off to be with a karmic soulmate. Yeah, it says you have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. There's not just one soulmate that you meet in a lifetime. You meet many, but, you know, on a relationship level. But something tells me that this person, they couldn't see a real thing if it bit them. Wow, go back to the snake. They couldn't recognize a real thing if it bit them. Well, I feel like this motherfucker did bite them. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is, I feel like they did. But anyway, they acted like a snake and they got themselves caught up with a snake. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse energy is, they're very needy, very codependent. Very codependent. The both of them are. And if you think about it, I feel like this masculine energy, the God, the emperor, I feel like this person is just as codependent too. They're codependent on attention. They like attention. You know, when people are not, you know, chasing them, or when people are not following them, looking up to them, it's an issue. So, you know, narcissists are codependent. They need other people in order to thrive. They need other people in order to feed their ego. So it is codependency. And they got themselves hooked up with another codependent personality. Yeah, whoever this person is, their insecurities are illuminated right now. Because I feel like this person, they feel a whole lot of regret, and I feel like they're kicking themselves in the ass right now. Because they're going through karmic repercussions. There's something about this. This did not end well. It feels like this person feels like a failure. They won't tell you this, collective, but I will. I'll tell you. This person feels like a failure. Anyway. Okay, let's get some more. Very concise message. Ooh, about to drop my cards, y'all. Okay. Give me more. They could be overwhelmed because they're working hard. They got to pay all the bills. They gotta do a lot. It's overwhelming. Whereas when they were with you, you didn't overwhelm this person. You were like a helpmate. You wanted to be a team player with them. You didn't have no problem being a team player. It came natural for you. This person feels stuck. Somebody here could be in jail, or they could be facing jail time. This person put themselves in their own kind of like self-imposed imprisonment. They put themselves in this situation. Now they're stuck with this gold digging energy. They're stuck with this materialistic person because they could have children now. Or I don't know. They made some sort of they're angry. They made some sort of like quick decision, commitments. They got themselves caught up in something. They can't just get out of this. It ain't that simple. This person's angry. They're angry. They're mad, collective. Hey, Dahlia. Thank you for being here, love. They mad. They're mad. They mad at themselves. Especially if there's gossip about this, and they can't stand this lazy, codependent energy. They can't stand it. They could be mad at you, yeah, and they can't do nothing about it. Look, powerless. It's like their hands are tied. I got fear. I told you, collective. I told you this person is full of regret. I can't make it up, fam. All they do is think about you. Now I'm hearing Stevie Wonder. All I do is think about you. Yeah, they could be looking at your pictures. Especially right now, because they are so mad. They are so mad. They could be arguing with this karmic feminine. I'm going to call it feminine. Karmic feminine energy because they're lazy. They could be arguing, complaining how the karmic don't wash the dishes, don't get off the couch, won't do shit. This lazy. And it's making them regret their decisions. Yeah, they said the karmic ain't helping. The karmic ain't doing shit. The house is nasty. They nasty. They clingy and codependent. Needy. You made this person happy. You made this person happy. They regret that. They regret the fact that they had happiness with you. They had everything when they was with you. And they risked it. They risked it. They fucked around and found out. That is like the perfect punchline. Fucked around and found out. Like, they came at the perfect time in society. Like, that saying. Like, it's so perfect. And it's getting used a lot. Like, A lot of us are saying, like a lot of tarot readers say that. Fuck around and find, because that's what it is. This is the perfect example of what that saying represents. They should have been grateful. They should have been thankful, and they should have appreciated you when they had you. You made them happy, collective. This person, they are going through some massive regrets. 11:11 on the clock. Ashe. They're going through some massive regrets. Wow. And 144 in the chat. Ashe. Child, listen. This person could be going through some depression. This overwhelming energy, just the thought of this is overwhelming. The fact that they didn't work smarter, they worked harder. Like, they're working hard now in order to make ends meet, or in order to keep up a lie. Because I feel like whoever this person is, because they gossip, right? So they could have talked about you. They could have made it seem like you wasn't shit, and this karmic energy was better than you. Like, there was so much gossip. And now I feel like this person, they have to keep a certain appearance. Because remember, we're talking about somebody here. They like it when people give them attention. They like the attention of others. They like for people to look up to them. That's why I said they're very codependent. They need other people in order to feel alive. That's what a narcissist is about. They have to feel alive, and the only way that they can feel alive is if they take something from others. So, yeah, they like validation. Yep. So this person, they feel overwhelmed because they have to now pretend like they're happy. They have to pretend like everything is good. You know what I'm saying? And that could be overwhelming. But the truth is, I feel like this person could be a bit depressed. Like, they're going through some inner sadness. It's deep. This ship is sinking. This ship is sinking in the sea of emotions. It says pessimistic. That's exactly what the Four of Cups is. Pessimism. Pessimism. They ain't got nothing good to say about themselves. When they look in the mirror, they're really upset at themselves. All they see is failure. The Six of Wands. All they see is a massive failure. Pessimism. Hopeless is a symptom of depression. Hopeless, worthless, helpless, defeated. Wow, that's a good word. This person feels defeated. But something tells me that they're not showing the world this. They wouldn't dare show the world that they are defeated. That's not what a narcissist does. Not an unhealed narcissist. Because there are some people who try to work on they know that they are clinically diagnosed and they're trying to work on their narcissism. There are some people like that, but this ain't what I'm seeing here. This ain't that kind of, I don't know if this person got to that point yet. They ain't got to that level yet. They ain't broke down to that level yet. Right now, I'm seeing a narcissistic individual who's mad. They're angry. And anger is not an energy of healing. And they're pessimistic. And they're talking down on themselves, or they feel sorry for themselves. They loved you, collective. They love you, and they're hoping that you would be open to accepting them or listening, hearing them out, welcoming them back in. Because this person, they just feel stuck. Stuck in pride. Wow. Look at this. They love you, but they want you to be open and receptive. Open to receive. They're hoping that you welcome them or hear them out. But because this person is stuck in their pride and their ego. Somebody here, they're in jail. You could be getting one of them phone calls from somebody that's locked up. They want to talk to you. But you gone. I feel like you're gone. I feel like they've lost this opportunity with you. You've detached. You've detached. You're too far gone. You've ascended. And this person, they could be definitely disappointed in themselves for losing you. You said not the collect call. Yes, the collect. Well, these days, shit, they be getting cell phones in jail now. So, child. A call. You could be getting a call. A message of some kind. Yep. I'm hearing Stevie Wonder. All I do is think about you. That's all I'm hearing in, back of my mind. This is a mess. But this is what this person put themselves in. They put themselves in this situation by trying to be a snake. Trying to be slick. Trying to have things their way. Coming from their low vibrational selves. So this is what happens. And, I feel like you warned this person. You tried to warn them. But you can't tell the emperor shit. Where the emperor at? You can't tell that person nothing. They set in their ways, honey. Set in their ways. So you tried, but hey. This person, they ain't trying to hear nothing nobody's telling them. They do things their way. Again, this could be a woman in masculine energy. Put it however it resonates, fam. Yeah. They do what they want to do. And I feel like this person, they fall for things of a lower nature. Sex, lust, addictions. They make bad decisions when it comes to love. They might make good decisions financially and business-wise, but when it comes to love, this person sucks when it comes to decisions. They don't know what the hell they doing. They don't know what they doing. They think that, though, because they're so successful in other areas of their life that they're just successful, period. This person, they could be getting humbled in this season. This is a very humbling time. It's the fall. Yeah, this person's experiencing a fall. Fall from grace. Every narcissist has a moment like that. Even the most powerful narcissists of our time, they've had a fall. Think about it. Adolf Hitler, that was a powerful narcissist. What ended up happening to him? But for that moment, they had the whole world following their lead. He said, Kanye, when it all falls down, who you gonna call now? You gotta call on the Lord. You gotta call on something. Right now, this person's angry. They're mad. Right now, this person's seeing red. Like this person, they're spiraling. They ain't figured that part out yet, fam. They're in the thick of this. There could be a lot of fears. This person could be scared of everything coming out in the open. Because like I said, they had created a facade. They had created an illusion for everybody to see or to witness them, living a certain lifestyle, being this person who had it all together. But they could be afraid. There's a lot of fears here, as a matter of fact. There's the fear of forever losing you never coming back. There's the fear of how the hell am I going to get myself out of this situation with this codependent karmic who is very clingy, very needy. And how are people going to view me now that I still am not satisfied? I still have not reached that point of contentment in my life. It's something like that. That's what I'm saying. All right, I wanted to use this other deck, so let me clean this up a little bit. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this message is bringing you clarity and confirmation. It seems like y'all already know the story. In the comments, y'all like, hell yeah, that's what this person get. Like, And if you are this divine feminine energy, you tried to tell this person. You can see it. You could be somebody that is very spiritual, or somebody that you're very discerning. You trust your intuition. Your intuition has never steered you wrong. So you tried to tell this person, but they didn't want to listen to you. Listen to you? Hell nah. They didn't even respect you. They didn't even see you as a gift. That's another thing. I saw a gift when I was shuffling in this deck. You were a gift to this person. Yeah, this person, they don't like it when people try to give them advice. You know, they might listen to it, hear it, but they don't follow it. You know, many people have tried to tell this person certain things and they've ignored people's advice. It'd be sage advice too, like good advice. But if this person isn't open to being, I don't know how to put that. I just feel like they don't want to hear what other people are trying to tell them to do. Nobody tells this person what to do. That's what I'm getting. They do what the hell they want to do. They do what they want to do, collective. So they could have told you to, you know, not to worry about. I don't know. I feel like this person was being mean to you as they were moving on in another direction. They treated you badly. They spoke harshly towards you. You didn't know what the hell you was talking about, or I don't know. But I wanted to use this other deck. Let's see. Clear and concise message. Yeah. I don't know what to say. So let's just keep reading. Clear and concise message. I don't know what to tell this person. They didn't want to take advice then. They ain't gonna take advice now. So that's why they mad. You know, anger creates dis-ease. One thing I will tell this person, you need to chill. Because you get sick being this angry. You can get sick bottling up your emotions. I feel like this person bottles up their emotions. Be careful with that. Hell, this person could be already experiencing some illnesses. You know, they could be experiencing blood pressure issues. Why am I hearing gout? Something, you know, gout. What the heck? But gout tends, on a spiritual level, it tends to resemble repressed anger. People with gout repress anger. I don't know. Just be careful is all I'm going to tell this person. Okay, we got message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. I don't know if this is for you or for this person. The number 15 could be significant. You said blood clots, gout, and depression. Yeah, depression, yep. That's a dis-ease. Somebody said diabetes. Diabetes. Anger does create dis-ease. Too much negativity. Autoimmune issues. Wow. Stroke. Ooh. Yeah, this person, if they don't deal with these internal issues, it could create disease. Okay? That's all I'll say. But I feel like I said, if this person didn't listen to sage advice before, they damn sure ain't gonna listen to it now. So, whatever. Message in a bottle. What is this? The number 15 could be significant. Yeah, it's hard to tell this person anything. Maybe, you know, the divine is sending them messages. Or you know how they say God will use any vessel? God will use any vessel. So who knows how they're receiving their messages. But there's a message. It says, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. Yeah, this person could be getting some bad omens. Remember how I was saying, In their world and in their mind, they feel like they're going through a streak of bad luck. Omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're going to be pointed in the right direction. So messages could be coming to this person to help them get in alignment, or to help them, you know, to get on the right path. Again, it depends on whether or not this person's open to receiving that, though. Right now, I just feel like this person's pissed. They're pissed. Keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So, I don't know. This situation, again, you and this person could still be mirroring each other. And I say that because even though you're not physically together, there's still some spiritual mirroring going on here. You could be telling me that you're receiving messages, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. You know, you could be telling me that you do pay attention to the way that Spirit speaks to you. You know, Spirit speaks to you all the time in angel numbers, 1111. You could be telling me you see that number all the time. The number 1 is the number of new energy, and it's amplified 4 times. So you got all this new energy, there's new opportunities or new beginnings happening for you. Let me see what this says in love. Some of you guys could be starting new relationships, meeting new people, networking, new jobs. No, new ideas. Remember, the Empress energy is somebody who is abundant. The Empress energy is of somebody who is very creative. You could be getting inspired ideas. You could be setting new goals for yourself. When it comes to relationships, it says you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could come in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. So it's interesting how in this mirroring, your energy is of a more higher vibration or more positive, you know, trajectory, whereas this person right now, they've hit a all-time low. I feel like this person is having a fall from grace, or there's something about them falling. You know, it's despairing. This person is despaired. Let's see. Let's get some more. You're going through a lot. Clear and concise message. Thank you guys so much for your positive comments. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's something about time, fam. It was just a matter of time. I'm telling you, I used to say that a lot. When I did my readings on Instagram, I used to say that all the time. It's just a matter of time for this person and their karmic energies. It's all going to fall apart. I think that was like around 2021, 2022 when I was saying that. Could have been. I started out as a reader on Instagram. I don't know why I started out on that platform, but I did. I used to do readings all the time on Instagram. And so when I started following this journey, it started out that way. But anyway, there's wisdom. You've learned lessons here, collective. It says wise owl. Smart choices, lessons learned, answers are within an old soul. Owls could be significant for someone. Yeah, they're learning. They looked around and found out. They want to reconcile with you. What they're learning is, like I said, there's nobody like you. You are irreplaceable. This person could be popping up on you, collective. I got surprise here. It says unexpected event, shocking news, epiphany, sudden positive change. Okay. So this person has a change of heart. I mean, that's cool. That don't mean the collective is going to be accepting of that, but now they're your secret admirer. I heard somebody else say that earlier too. Bottom of the deck, I got secret admirer. This person's watching you, or they're hiding their feelings about you because it's been so long. Like, I feel like this person, they was busy with their karmic partner, but they secretly watch you and they're hiding their feelings. I'm gonna leave that out. Yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you. Sunglasses. They don't know what to do. I got clueless. Clueless. Don't know what to do. Need more information. Unaware of your feelings. They don't know where you stand. You could be telling me that you've been keeping your moves hidden. Nobody knows what you got going on. Nobody knows if you in a new relationship, you got a boo. Nobody knows what you got going on because you're not telling nobody. You keeping your information to yourself. Too many people out here just nosy, and too many people out here got so much to say. So they don't know what the hell going on. They don't know what's going on with you, collective. What else? That's what happens when you take a risk. That's what happens when you gamble a good thing. It says taking chances. But I feel like this person is willing. Even though they don't know what all you got going on, if you're in a new relationship, whatever. Even though, despite that, I feel like this person may take a risk anyway, take a chance anyway, and reach out. They're going to do it anyway. I mean, what do they have to lose now? What do they have to lose, right? This is, yeah. Breadcrumbs. No crumbs. I feel like this is you. You're saying there will be no more game plan. You value yourself now. There's something about the way you value yourself. You're not about the games. You date with a purpose. So you're not willing to accept, you know, this mediocre type of love. You're like, get somebody else to do it. Thank you for the gifts. Get somebody else to do it. I'm good. We good over here. What else? Why is this funny? I got cloudy time. Yeah, this is a very, very cloudy time for this person. Like I said, they don't know what to do. It says confusion. Things are not clear. Worry, doubt, misunderstanding. And it's a Mercury retrograde. Ugh. They could be trying to convince you that you're misunderstanding them. I feel like you don't care. I feel like you don't care to hear none of that. Yeah, this person played too many damn games. They play too many games. You're not about to repeat a cycle. You're not about to repeat something from your past. Because this person played too damn much. I feel like whoever this person is, they're immature or they're childish. I feel like you're too busy having fun. Whoever I'm reading for in the collective, you too busy having fun. Let me look at this again. This is having fun. Yeah. You're not about to go back into another karmic cycle with somebody. You already learned your lessons there. Why go back and repeat the same shit? That makes no sense. So no. You could be telling this person to go back where they came from. They see you having fun. I keep seeing that sunglasses energy. Ooh, that's you. You're a gem. You're irreplaceable. You're irreplaceable. But yeah, they see you having a good old time. They don't know all of what's going on with you. They don't know what it is that has you so happy. You look happy. You look content. You look at peace, and when they look over at you, they don't know what it is that's creating that for you. They have no clue. They sure don't. They sure don't, collective. They don't know what the hell you got going on. They can only speculate. They can only assume. She said, because I am. Ew. Yeah. This person abandoned you. Some of you guys, you found a new love. You're in a new relationship and you're happy. Clear and concise message. What else? You're happy, you're cautious, you've changed, and you're not going back to the past. Yeah, look at this. You've changed. You've evolved. You could be telling me you see a lot of butterflies, or you did this summer. So you ain't about to go back and repeat nothing from your past. Nope. That's over. Yep. I'm telling you, you have ascended. You have ascended, collective. It says love. You took back your power. You're detached. You could be telling me that you're not attached. You're not like in a serious attachment at all, but you are still having fun. I always reference, have you ever lost a balloon? Like, have you ever just, like, you had a hold to it and then next thing you knew, you lost it? There is no coming back. Like, I feel like that's the collective's energy. Yeah, you're seeing angel numbers. Again, 1111. 1111. So what's this heart? A higher level of love for yourself. The number 8 is the number of self-love. Self. Hearts are a universal symbol of love, and the heart balloon is a representation of its high vibrational energy floating up, up, up. This is that feeling of being so filled with love that you float away into your own little world. This card can signify that love is entering your life, or you are in a current state of bliss. You are floating on cloud 9, and it's a beautiful thing. The red and pinks also introduce elements of romance, passion, and flirtation. Although it often represents romantic love, a heart can symbolize platonic and familial relationships becoming stronger. And don't forget about self-love. It can also be heightened at this time. The beautiful thing about this card is the freeing feeling that comes with being open to love and allowing it to guide you upward. Yeah, the additional meanings are a new love interest, mutual attraction, relationship bliss, incorporate more romance in your life, be open to love, you are loved. See what I'm saying? What's this angel numbers? Angel numbers. Repeating numbers are among the most recognizable symbols of the universe that are speaking directly to us. Once you start to notice an angel number, it becomes difficult to ignore. Whether it be the building number 1111 or a receipt for 333 from the gas station, each pattern of numbers holds its own individual message. But overall, numbers are signs of synchronicity and alignment in your life. They tend to show up as a confirmation that you are not imagining the signs you're picking up all around you. This card is an indication that you are on the right path. There are many different instances in which angel numbers can speak to you, including the time on the clock, license plate numbers, phone numbers, and more. Listen to your intuition as you could be receiving critical guidance about the road ahead. Ooh, confirmation sneeze. Okay, the universe is guiding and supporting you in your journey, and the synchronicities are a constant reminder. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The additional meanings for this: there is no need to worry. Continue your path forward. You are a light worker. Trust your instincts. Wow. I love that. Thank you so much for the gifts. I love that, collector. Listen, if this is your reading, you are on the right path. If this is your reading, you are on the right path, collector. Speaking of angel numbers, we are going to pull some of those. Where's my deck? My angel numbers, there they are. Okay. Let's pull some angel numbers. If 1111 come out, I'm going to scream. No, I'm not. I'm going to quietly scream. Something tells me it might show up. Clear and concise message. Okay. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your positive comments. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for double tapping the screen. Thank you for your gifts. Please be aware of the fake pages. I never reach out to anyone for any reason. Okay, so if anybody is DMing you, trying to solicit for a reading or trying to ask you for money, that's not me, okay? Just know that that's not me. All right. Ooh, okay. 8888. We just got through talking about the number 8. We just got through talking about that number. So the number 8 is very significant here. It's the number of personal power. It says personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Somebody here, you could be telling me you're born in August, or you were born on the 8th of a month, or you are life path 8. We got 1011. 1011. Yep, it's the infinity sign too. You right? This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. You was thinking of getting a tattoo on your finger yesterday. Wow. I can't see all the comment. Okay. Cards make it hard for me to see. 6666. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So it says great blessings. 6666. What else? 2222. I was thinking about this number today. The number 2. This is a number of alignment and balance. Anyway, it says feminine forces. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you will become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge. And listen. And listen. 2222. What else? 2323. Endless cycles. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. I feel like this is for your person. It's your person message. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live your life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. 2323. That ends up being a 5. 5 is the number of change. Let's see. 4444. This one says blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Let me get one more. 101. Somebody here is going back to school, taking some courses. This is starting over. It says happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. This could be for your person. These last few angel numbers, I feel like this is for your person. But take it however it resonates, fam. Okay, we didn't get 1111. We didn't get 1111 out here. But I sure felt like it was going to come out. I did. But it's all good. It's okay. This has been your message. This is the message that I'm getting for this 1111 portal. Somebody here is in massive regret. Massive regret. And then there's you, collective. And I feel like you're moving forward. You're moving forward. You're pushing through your emotions. You've detached. You taking back your power. And, you know, I feel like you're well on your way to a new beginning. Some of you guys, you've already started to receive new blessings, new opportunities. So I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation. Thank you guys again for being here. I offer personal readings. You can go to my website, vibenationtarot.com, if you're interested in a personal reading with me. But with that being said, happy Veterans Day to all of those who have served. Yeah, be safe, collective, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Peace.